Hi everybody, Andy Carter here. Welcome down to Carter's Golf. Welcome to another glorious day here in Dubai. And today's tip video is a lesson that I give, I think, on a daily basis. And it's based on golfers' physical limitations, because we all have them, me included. I have a real physical limitation in my hip flexors. So I really struggle with hitting, basically trying to hit a ball really hard. If I want to try and go at it 100%, I get a lot of pain down my left hip and into my lower back as well. So we all have physical limitations. If you've noticed in my swing in particular, you might see that I flare my lead foot out, and that's one of the lessons that I give a lot because it's helped me massively. And the reason why we do this is if I set up here, if I set to the ball, I've got an 8-iron in my hand, ball position in the centre of my stance. If I stand like that, like I don't normally expect a lot of golfers to kind of do as the norm, so to speak, then as I turn through here, I always get a little bit of a restriction on the way through. Okay, so what I can do to kind of compensate that, if I'm not going to go to the gym every single day and work on my hip flexibility every single day, I need to make a manipulation, and a manipulation that's not going to be detrimental to my golf swing, or a manipulation that's not going to be detrimental to the outcome of the shot. Now, actually, I think this setup change is a great thing, because a lot of golfers spend too much time going away from the ball, therefore away from the target, and not being able to get back to the ball and round to the target. They almost do too much of the opposite. What this right foot's going to do, what this lead foot's going to do, you're going to flare it out. So you'll see I've just got that lead foot pointed out a little bit more, and what that's going to do now, it's going to prevent me from rotating too far into the backswing with my hips rotation here. So I don't need to go as far back here, but what it's going to allow me to do now is easily start to rotate back through the shot. So it's going to be really easy for me to be able to rotate on the downswing to get my hips pointing approximately 40-45 degrees to the target when I'm hitting the ball, and then after I've hit the ball, to rotate through 90 degrees to the target relative to where I set up with my hips. So one of the key things at impact position is that the lower body, if we can, would like to be pointing towards the target at impact. We're not trying to come back to impact in the same position that we were at setup. That's a real key thing to remember. So the more you rotate into your backswing, then the more and the faster you've got to try and rotate into your downswing with your lower body. That's going to produce poor timing, it's going to produce mishits, but it's not going to create as much power. We're going to try and create torque and resistance in the body. Now, trying to create those positions is difficult when you've got physical limitations. So this is a great position, this is a great drill just to set up. I do this on the golf course with a wedge, more so with wedges. Set up, open that left foot up, take a good setup, limit the backswing, and I'm able to get through better on the downswing. This actually feels really comfortable now. Comfortably looking down the target line, left foot relative to my left knee and my left hip. To be fair, it's not so flared open relative to how I finished, but if I left my foot here, that now feels a lot more restrictive in and around that left hip and the left hip flexor. So give this a go, I promise you it will make a huge difference. And you know what, even if you've not got much of a limitation in the lead hip, why not do it? Because it's going to help you rotate earlier, faster, more aggressively, more powerfully, get the weight across to your left side to help with your angle of attack. It can only be a beneficial adjustment in your setup and in your golf game. Give that a go. Please comment below, let me know if you do that already, if you tried it, how has your feedback been when you have tried this tip. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Please follow me on my social media platforms. We've got Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, and also please do subscribe to the channel. It's completely free to do so. But for today, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again very soon.